Hello and welcome to today's presentation of Lacey Boys Basketball. Today the boys will be looking for their second win of the season and second win against Brick Memorial as well. I'm Mike McClung here with Evan Olawani. Evan, you want to start with some keys to today's game?
Yeah, I think in that first game we saw that Lacey really ran through their sets really good, and their team chemistry was perfect. Their passing was just impeccable. I think if they can do that today, they'll be really good. Of course, you got to force those turnovers and make those free throws.
You just took what I was going to say. I was going to say, yeah, obviously you got to keep onto the ball, but also you got to try to force some turnovers of your own, get some fast break points, really work together as a team to be able to get a good team win tonight.
And what do you think are some key players we should look for tonight?
I don't think we should look for any one player to stand out. This is really a team that thrives off the team aspect of it, and they're really going to have to play together well as a unit in order to get this win. I wouldn't expect anybody to have a great game, but I think everybody could chip in and have a good enough game to get the win.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Mike.
All right, thank you. Stay tuned for the presentation of today's game.
Check out TV21 for your daily sports coverage, news, and events.
Hello and welcome back. I am still here, Mike McClung with Evan Olawani, and we're getting ready for today's game to start. So as we mentioned a little bit previously, Lacey's looking for their second win of the year and second against this Memorial team as well. So it's a team that we've already seen as Lacey wins the jump with Jeff Fairclough. Rob Beal has it now, swings it to Shepard, back to Beal. So this is definitely a team that they have some experience against. You know, from your personal playing days, is there anything that you picked up a second time against a team that maybe you didn't have the first? And, you know, how does that impact the game playing them twice?
Oh, definitely. I think, as we see, looks like it will stay in Lacey's ball. You kind of learn who's their key player, who they go to most. You can try to stop that person and kind of, you know, see what they're good at, see what they're not, their strengths, their weaknesses. So there's a lot to learn, especially the second time around.
So a lot of this could be who adjusts better from that first game.
Yeah, you said it right.
Shepard with a three. It is good. What a start for Lacey. 3 points on the board for Mark Shepard.
And Shepard, he hasn't shot that much this year, so it's great to see him take an early shot and make it.
Absolutely. You always want to get off to a fast start, too. That's not to be overlooked. Brick trying to drive.
And another steal.
Rob Beal, they got a 3-on-1 pass to Delavola. He's going to lay it in.
We're going to call it travel.
Ooh, they're going to call it travel before that. So,
but the intensity right now in the building and on the court right now is great.
So Brick will take back over. Dave Clark taking it up for Brick Memorial, excuse me.
Now, even though Lacey had the travel there, they still got the turnover and had a lot of momentum from that. So you can still build on that, and it's not a waste of possession or anything like that.
Right. That shot is no good. Jeff Fairclough with the rebound. The points aren't there. I mean, we got 3 on the board. That's always a good start. For that last possession, though, the points weren't there, but there was a lot of good signs from that to come. Beal has it at the top of the key. Swings to Shepard. Back to Beal. Delavola now. Inside pass to Fairclough, out to Beal. He's got an open shot if he wants it. He's going to dish it to George Gartner. Inside, he's dribbling around. He's looking for something.
He's double teamed. Gets it
out. He's going
to
find Beal. He's going to swing it to Delavola in the corner. That shot's going to be up. And no good. A little bit strong. Memorial with the rebound.
Right now, Brick Memorial's coming out in the zone defense.
That was Darius Richard. He swings it now. He's got it back again, though.
Lacey's going to go with the same thing.
Pass over the corner now. He's running it to the top. Dave Clark dishes. Dave Clark has it again. Looking for something. He's driving. Kicks back out. Over to Darius. And there's going to be a travel on him. Brick Memorial turns it over.
Also building on what we said earlier about watching a team play for the second time and playing them. You can see what kind of defense they play, if they play a man-to-man, a zone defense, and how to execute against different schemes that they put up against you. So that always helps out.
Yeah, once you figure them out once, you don't have to do it again. So once they find ways to beat this defense, that'll be good. Shepard with another 3. That one's no good.
That was a great pick there by Jeff Fairclough, though, to open up Shepard on the 3-pointer.
Darius Richards with the rebound. He's taking it up all by himself. Now swings it back out. Dom Scardi. Did my best there. Originally passed, he has it again. He passes inside now. Long 3. No good. Rebound, give it to Gartner.
So right now we've seen Lacey force Brick Memorial to take a lot of bad shots, like they're not comfortable.
Yeah, that was a long three, especially from out there in the top like that. Not necessarily a high percentage shot. I think that's one Lacey will live with. Fairclough, Beal. That shot is no good. Rebound number 12 for Brick Memorial, Billy Porter.
A lot of threes so far.
Dave Clark swings it now. Inside. 23 with the three. That shot is no good. Rebound George Gartner. And that was Dom Scardi with the miss.
I would say Dom Scardilli.
I think in Spanish, the two L's makes the Y sound. I don't know if that's Spanish or not. As Fairclough gets a nice shot to go. Highly contested layup. Lacey leads 5-0. So do you want to go with Scardilli? Scardilli's easier.
I'll go with Scardilli.
All right. Our apologies to him. He has it again now. Dave Clark now. Inside pass. Back to Scardilli. That shot is up. That shot is again no good. Delavola brings down the rebound. A little bit of miscommunication, but Rob Beal has it, taking it up the court.
Yeah, Brick Memorial is having no luck getting the ball into the paint there. And Lacey's doing a great job forcing them outside.
Beal swings to Shepard. Over to Delavola. That three is up, and that's no good. Fairclough gets the rebound. He puts it up, and he puts it in. He's going to draw the foul. He's going to go to shoot to the line. Excuse me, he's going to go to the line to shoot a free throw. Lacey leads 7-0 with a chance to make it 8.
I don't think Lacey could have gotten off to a better start.
Absolutely not. I mean, I don't know how you could do better than shutout at this point. Got a little bit ahead of myself there as that shot is good. Friendly bounce. It's going a mile a minute there. Memorial has it now. Swinging it around from right to left. Scardilli to Clark. Scardilli. Richards. Fakes. Drives. Inside pass going to be tipped away. Rebound. Or wouldn't be a rebound, rather. That three is going to be good for Scardilli. Kind of just tipped around. Really no other way to say it than a lucky bounce that Brick Memorial was able to come up with and find an open man.
Yeah, Shepard got his hand on it, but just unlucky bounce to Scardilli, and he finally made a three.
Nevertheless, though, a good shot. Shepard has it now for Lacey, over to Beal. Delavola swings it to the corner for Gartner. He finds Beal at the top. Shepard's going to fake, run around with it. Beal has it again. Now over to Shepard. Them two playing catch right now. Now finally Delavola gets a touch. Fairclough's inside pass to Fairclough, rather, is tipped away. Memorial gets the steal. Inside look. He's going to dish out, but there's going to be a travel on number 12, Billy Porter. So Lacey's going to take back over. 3:08 remaining in the first quarter. Lacey leads 8-3.
Yeah, right now Lacey's being very patient on offense, and that's working in their favor. The more you force things, the more turnovers you have, and that's not good.
See a couple subs check in for Brick Memorial. I believe that's pronounced Vecchione for number 5, but we're going to do our best. Beal has it. Delavola. He's going to drive. He's going to find Gartner. Beal, another open shot if he wants it. He passes up to Jeff Fairclough. Inside pass. That shot is no good. Good defense there.
Still a good shot taken, high percentage shot. Just couldn't get it to fall this time.
Drive now. But steal by Rob Beal. He's got an open lane if he can beat him. Delavola, he dishes instead. What a great find by Rob Beal. That was a great pass to Vinny Delavola. No look. Really just, instead of taking an open shot, or a shot where he was guarded by 2 defenders, he finds his friend for the open one.
And that's the team chemistry I was talking about in pregame. Shows there.
Scardilli has it. Over the top of the key. Scardilli has it again. Inside look. Number 24's shot is no good. Rebound by Jeff Fairclough. Almost steps out of bounds, but does not, and is able to get it to George Gartner, who gets to Rob Beal.
And Lacey right now is playing with intensity, but also at a calm pace. It's a very good combination to have.
That shot was missed by Anthony Argondiza. So Delavola has it to Beal, to Shepard, to Beal. Beal's going to take a shot. You don't see him do that very often. He misses that one. Rebound by Brick Memorial. Swarm of Lacey players around, and I believe the call is going to be a foul.
And it's not that Rob Beal can't shoot, but he loves to pass first. He's a pass first kind of guy. He's more of a facilitator on this team.
I didn't mean for it to sound like he can't shoot. It's just something that he doesn't do very often.
He's definitely a pass first player, and that's never a bad thing. Every team should have one of those.
He really makes the players around him better as well. I think that's important, especially now we saw 2 freshmen check into the game. You know, freshmen playing varsity, you don't see it very often. These are very talented freshmen, and Carl Swenson, Kevin O'Rourke. But when you have a player that can make you better like that, that's definitely an advantage to have. There's going to be a drive and a kick out. Memorial passing around looking for something. Scardilli's inside pass. Billy Porter is going to be kicked by George Gardner. Memorial will retain.
Lacey's defense is really doing a great job of rotating to the ball. Every player is heading to their assignment.
Brick inbounds. They have it in the corner now. Vecchione brings it around to the top. Scardilli. Inside look, Billy Porter. Vecchione again. Inside pass again over to Scardilli. Vecchione into the corner now. Vecchione has it again. Pass number 25, Laverin. First time we said his name. Inside pass. Porter's not going to get the shot to go, but he will get the foul, so he will shoot a pair from the line coming up.
And that's the first time Brick Memorial actually got into the paint against Lacey.
So first shot by Billy Porter. It's no good, a little bit strong. Scardilli's going to check out. And checking in, well, back in again, rather, would be Dave Clark. Second shot up. Second shot also no good, so pretty good foul there by Lacey. Swenson's taking it up the court.
Yeah, great ball handler.
He's got a couple great ball handlers in there right now. All three of them just touched it in a row. We got Rob Beal, Kevin O'Rourke, and Swenson. And that's not to say the guys down low can't handle it either, but.
And that's the thing that makes Lacey so good. Everyone can handle this ball. And it's not, oh, give it to one person. He might not be able to do something with it. Everyone can make a move, make a miss, just like Rob Beal did right there. And a great pass.
Great find inside. Gardner kicks it out for Kevin O'Rourke for three. Give the assist to George Gardner, give the three to Kevin O'Rourke. Lacey leads by 10 in the first quarter.
And that's just amazing play right there for Lacey all around.
Nearly tipped away by Kevin O'Rourke. He ends up with it. Lacey had a fast break. He was too busy beating that double team, so he didn't see it. Lacey does get possession, though. He's got it again. Over to Swenson, to Beal now. Swenson, O'Rourke.
Yeah, Rob
Swenson,
Beal, the leader of this team, calling out the plays.
Back to Beal now. Swenson again. Now inside pass to Gardner. O'Rourke for three. Can it work 2 times in a row?
It can.
Absolutely it can. Lacey leads 16-3 as the third quarter is winding down.
The crowd
first
erupts
quarter.
there.
A
Deep
final three. That'll be no good as time will expire. What a start for Lacey. They lead 16-3 at the end of the first quarter. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with WLTS TV 21. And we're checking back in at the beginning of the second quarter. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's just call it what it is. That was Lacey's best quarter this season. Any disagreement?
Yeah, not at all.
Just the plays they were running, their ball handling, their passing, finding the open man. Everything worked to perfection.
Players coming off the bench hitting clutch threes.
Absolutely. Kevin O'Rourke has 6 points already off the bench.
He's only been in about a minute and a half. Like we said, he's a freshman. In this program, top to bottom, there's a lot of players filtered in all different age groups. And I think when they all come together, it's going to be just something spectacular.
Laverin to inbound from right in front of us, actually. And Vecchione has it at the point guard position. Swings it. Dave Clark's inside look to Billy Porter over to Vecchione again. He's going to take that three, and he's going to miss that three. Tip is going to be eventually found by Swenson. What a pass to Rob Beal. He's got the open layup, and he's going to get a foul.
Even though he didn't make it, he'll have 2 free throws. He's very good at the free throw line. Swenson with the great steal. Way to pick up his head and find Rob Beal.
Swenson on that play found everything so quick. He got the ball in his hands and immediately had the sense to look up and find the open man. And Rob Beal, that guy tracking him down must have had some legs because Rob Beal can straight up run, and that guy caught him. So he's going to have 2 shots now. And the first one is no good. A little bit strong.
So Coach O'Rourke for Lacey must be ecstatic right now. The way this team's playing, coming together.
I mean, I think this whole gym is just ecstatic right now. Second shot is good. Lacey increases it to a 14-point lead. But when you have a team playing like this good, this early, it's really exciting. It's really revitalizing for everybody here cheering on that side. Billy Porter inside, swings it. That's a 3. That's no good. Rebound, eventually found by Memorial. Vecchio with it, dishes it to Porter. Porter's going to try to drive and then kick it out. But his foot was on the line. Laverin turns it over.
Brook Memorial is about 1 for 9 on three-pointers, and you'd think they'd change it up, but they're sticking with it.
I mean, there are some teams that are like that where they just live by the 3 and they die by the 3, and if that's the case, Brook Memorial is absolutely killing themselves with the 3 right now.
And here's Swenson. We'll see him put on some nice moves, and there it is.
Oh, he called it. Over to Beal. That pass going to be tipped away by Laverin. Can they finish the layup? They can. So Beal has it now.
You see Brook Memorial going man-to-man now. Full court press, they're trying to double. But that leaves a wide open Vinny Delavola.
Couldn't have said it better myself. O'Rourke, odd-looking shot. Doesn't matter. Swenson gets the rebound. Fairclough has it now. Swenson again, tipped away. Swenson still has it. Finds Delavola. He's going to drive. That shot's going to be no good. He's going to eventually get the tip out. And now Beal has it again to reset.
Amazing possession, way to keep that ball for Lacey.
So much determination on that play. We're just they won about 3 50-50s in a row. As Fairclough's going to make an and one there. We have a chance for an and one play coming up right here.
Jeff Fairclough making a big presence down low today.
On that possession, it just seemed like 50-50 balls were the exact opposite. It was almost 100-0 Lacey because they just had so much determination, just clawing hands and nails just to try to get that rebound. They were able to do it 3 times in a row or so as well.
Yeah, and Carl Swenson wasn't bigger than that kid either. It was just that he boxed out and had a lot more heart than that kid, it looked like on that play, and determination. And that's what, and he's a freshman, you know, that's what we love to see here.
Fairclough shot is good. Lacey stretches it to 15 points. And looks like we're going to have
just a sub.
Sub, excuse me. Yeah, for the shooter, my apologies. So Vecchio has it now. Coach for Brook Memorial shooting out some plays. Laverin over to Vecchio. Dave Clark. Vecchio. He drives.
Brook Memorial can't drive at all on this Lacey defense right now.
No. Dave Clark to Vecchio. I feel like we've seen a lot of this where Vecchio just dribbles around at the top of the key looking for something and nothing ever opens up. Laverin has it now. He's going to drive.
Finally drives.
And that shot's going to be no good. Gardner was looking for draw the charge there. Eventually they're going to say it's going to be a jump ball. A little bit of disagreement going on. If that stands as called, which it looks like it's going to, Brook Memorial will retain possession. O'Rourke's not happy about something.
We're looking at the possession hour and see if it was switched in time. Every quarter it does switch. So we're looking to see if there was a jump ball. Can you remember a jump ball last?
No, not
quarter?
since the opening tip.
So,
but I could be wrong. So
Lacey coach is going to win. That's Coach O'Rourke, and you know that's what we love to see. The coach have pride in coaching, and you know want the best for the team, and he really has that.
A lot of times the coach argues with the ref, nothing good's going to come out of this. One of those rare situations. A nice pass, find Vinny Delavola inside. That shot's going to be no good. Eventually the rebound for Brook Memorial. But that's one of those rare times when you argue and it ends up working well for your team. That's going to be a travel. So Lacey's going to take back over.
So you kind of said it best right now. Brook Memorial shooting himself in the foot.
One thing I like to see is this Lacey team is just, they're very enthusiastic, they're very eager to play. Every ball that's out of bounds for them to inbound, they're running, they're sprinting to get there. They don't want to lose this momentum as that 3 is no good. Long rebound by Vinny Delavola.
There's a travel there.
It's going to travel. But they just, I think they understand what the case is right now and how hot they are and how cold this Brook Memorial team is, and they don't want to ever see that change, so they're just running for everything, you know, looking to keep this momentum shift going.
And I want to give a lot of credit to this Lacey fans. Not always do you see them out, but today on a Friday night, they're out in full force, and it's great to see they're all standing up, cheering. That really helps the players.
Yeah, this last week has been midterm week at Lacey, so you know, a couple of the night games this week hasn't been as big as the attendance that we would have liked. I think this is back right where we want it, you know, if not more. And they're really doing a great job tonight, energizing the players. So O'Rourke has it now. Now Delavola to Gartner. Delavola inside. He dishes it back out. Shepard has it. Delavola again. Now Rob Beal. O'Rourke with some pressure. Gets it to Beal. Shepard. Back to Beal.
They're gonna run a new play right here.
Vinny Delavola again. Inside pass for O'Rourke.
They're not gonna call foul.
No foul call there. O'Rourke wanted it, but he's not gonna get it. I guess the call is gonna be he was out of bounds. And if not that, it would have been a travel anyway. You know, that's a tough play when you're, you know, he's not a small kid, but compared to the guy he was up against when you're playing against a center, that's not necessarily the greatest matchup. So that layup, weird looking shot is no good. Eventually tipped to Delavola, and he's gonna be run down, loses the ball for a second, gets it back. Gartner has it, and they're gonna reset.
Lacey's winning this rebound battle by a large margin right now.
And that and the 50-50 balls, to me, have just been anything but 50-50 balls. I know I said it before, but it continues to be true. They're gonna call it travel there.
Yeah, he took a little hop step there. Good call there by the ref.
But if you can get every ball that's 50-50, so to speak, you know, that really bodes well for you. That's extra possessions. That's what we talked about pregame, getting steals and not giving up steals of your own. You know, you're keeping the ball when you have it, and you're getting it away from them when they have it. One of the reasons they only have 5 points on the board is because they can't hold on to the ball right now.
Yeah, I don't know if we're talking about that enough. Brick Memorial only has 5 points on the board, and we're almost 3 minutes away from halftime. I think that's something huge to say for this Lacey defense.
Yeah, it's really unbelievable. Just when you can play defense like that, that bodes well for you. Billy Porter inside, passes it out. I believe that's Vecchione. That three is no good, so it doesn't matter. Billy Porter gets the easy rebound and puts it in.
Had the Lacey defender there on his back and had an easy put in.
Shepard loses it for a second, finds it again. They're going to call another travel. It looked like he was being pushed down, but nevertheless, call will not go his way. Memorial will take over. Porter checking out for Memorial.
For Lacey, we see Cole Goodzak and Carl Swenson in, 2 freshmen.
Scardilli's back in the game now. He has it. Long pass over the top of Vecchione. Inside, Scardilli again. And they're going to reset.
I mean, Brick Memorial's offense is just too easy to read right now, as Rob Beal reads it perfectly.
Interception. He's going to slow it down. Careful not to step, make it a backcourt violation. Finds Gartner now. I want to apologize. That player for Brick Memorial was actually Dave Clark, not Scardilli. Excuse me, not Vecchione. So we'll get that right next time. Beal has it. Looks to Gartner. He's looking to post up. And then they reset. Swenson now. Drives. Passes out to Goodzak. Again a reset. Now pass to Swenson again. Thinking about that inside look to Gartner. Changes his mind. Passes out to Goodzak. Had an open look. Swenson with the long three. A little bit short. Rebound Dave Clark.
Like I was saying on last possession, Brick Memorial's offense is pretty readable right now, even for us. We're passing around the perimeter, get one pass right inside at the foul line, passing it right back out. These Lacey defenders are starting to read that. And that's what happened on the last possession as Rob Beal got the steal.
Yeah, when you start to become predictable, this Lacey defense, you know, the way they've been playing already, they're really going to start to eat off that and getting more steals. That long three is also no good. Long rebound, Gardner gets out there.
Great hustle there.
He's looking for a guard, he finds one. Beal has it now. Goodzak in the corner for three, puts it up. And no good, it's gonna go, I guess not out of bounds. I assumed if it went over the backboard, it'd be out of bounds, but maybe they saw it otherwise.
I mean, the last time I checked, it was out of bounds, but we'll let the ref the game.
I mean, it did look like that's what happened, did it not?
Completely. I guess maybe if he doesn't hit those posts on up top, but
nevertheless, Memorial would have had the ball either way. They're going to call travel there.
And for both
Lacey
teams,
got it back. Now they give it back up again.
Yeah, both teams have seen a lot of travels. And Mike, you want to tell us what's coming up at halftime?
The cheerleaders are actually coming up. They're putting on a special show. The competition team is going to be out here, so
and they're
got to
going,
make sure we stay tuned for that.
They're taking a trip down to Disney World in a couple of days. So like a little warm up, see what they have.
That's got to be very exciting.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Another steal.
That could have been backcourt, but they don't call it.
Fairclough driving. He's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Dom Scardilli. Fairclough's going to shoot two. Go on.
Way to get to the rim by Jeff Fairclough. He's just amazing at free throws. If he can get to the line, you know he's going to convert.
Careful you don't jinx him here.
It's Jeff Fairclough. He's good.
I guess we'll find out. First shot up. First shot good. Second shot. Oh. Also good. So I guess you're right. You know, sometimes he's just automatic. And to his point, to his credit, really, he practices that a lot. That's not just luck. That's not just, you know, natural stroke. He really, you know, I'll hang out with Jeff and he'll be like, want to go play basketball? I don't even like basketball that much. I can't play basketball. I'm not that good. But, you know, it's just what he loves to do. He's really got a passion for the game, and I think that's great.
Yeah, everyone on this team has a passion for it, but Jeff, he just takes it to just a new level, practicing every day, always amped up at practice. It's great to see.
Memorial player is going to step out of bounds. Lacey will take over. 50 seconds remaining in the half. Lacey leads by 15 right now, looking to increase that margin. Delavola has it. Back to a roll. Long pass, inside pass to Fairclough. One-on-one. Has it tipped away. Looked like he was trying to go for a pass and just, you know, ball got fumbled around in there. Eventually, Brick Memorial player has it.
Only 30 seconds left.
Three. No good. Fairclough eventually gets the rebound.
So now, with 27 seconds left, never mind, I was going to say, would they hold for the last shot?
Brick Memorial will not, as Gardner gets the rebound. Now they got another chance at it.
So now you think they'll hold for the last shot, but maybe not with this.
No.
Great steal there for Brick.
And they're going to signal Lacey's way originally and now change the call. Looked like Fairclough was standing out of bounds, didn't see the ball coming at him, and it just hit off his leg.
Yeah, but great play there by Scardilli.
Clark taking it up. 10 seconds remaining.
Fair to say this Brick Memorial coach is not happy with his team right now, yelling a lot of commands.
I can't find a reason that he would be. Long three. Heavily contested three, by the way. That shot's going to be up and good, though. That will be a buzzer beater.
Way to end the half for Brick Memorial on that last little shot there.
So maybe a way to get a little bit of momentum back. So Lacey leads 22-9 at the half. Again, make sure you stay tuned to watch the cheerleaders. We'll be right back at the beginning of the third quarter for WLTS TV 21. Hello and welcome back. After a very exciting half of basketball, the Lacey Lions lead 22-9 as we begin the third quarter. Memorial inbound right in front of us. Darius Richards.
We've seen a lot of great things from that Lacey team this first half. Hope to continue it in the second half.
Care to elaborate? What did, specifically, what have we seen?
We've seen great ball movement. I think, the big thing is that Lacey has been very patient on offense, and I think that's led to that for them a lot of open shots and great passing.
Well said. Dave Clark swings it.
And really, for Brick Memorial, they've just not necessarily forced up shots, but shots that simply they missed. They took a lot of three-pointers that they made one. So,
a lot of low percentage shots for an offense that is really struggling against this defense. To me, though, if you're struggling like that, they're going to call kickball there. You should try to find open shots, and you should try to find creative ways to get yourself high-quality looks in order to boost your confidence a little bit. Try something different, but they're not doing that. They're just settling for these long threes, and they just continue to miss them, and that's why they've only scored 9 points in the whole half.
And, you can't overlook, Lacey is not really letting them drive, but they got to try to drive at least and make an attempt to, because you got to try to get Lacey in foul trouble, because in the first half, we barely saw any fouls. A lot of turnovers by travels and all that stuff, kind of silly plays by both teams, but not necessarily turnovers in the passing game, except for Lacey creating a lot of steals.
Well, Billy Porter did draw the foul there, as Memorial will retain possession. Richards, they want to travel there. Can't say I disagree with them. Into the corner, Richards.
And for all the travels we've seen today, I'm surprised that was not called.
And these refs have been pretty eager to call it.
That should have been a travel, no offense to the refs, but
that three is up and no good. Fairclough gets the rebound. Fields taking it up, finds Delavola, he puts it up. That's
amazing block. They want goaltending. I don't know how they got up that high.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap and say they made a good play. That three is good. Number 24 puts it in, Argundiza.
Coach O'Rourke is not happy.
And I think, we just got back. We might as well keep it right here. I think a combination of not getting the calls he wanted, along with, that three to maybe start the quarter with some momentum. I think O'Rourke definitely wants to settle his team down, make them realize that keep playing your game. Eventually things will start to go your way.
Yeah, you said it best. And talk about that play. Was it goaltending? Was it not? It was so close. It's hard to tell, but nevertheless, an amazing play there. And come down. Your philosophy worked again. You know what you said. If it's a great play, in the next possession they have to score. Went down, hit their second three of the game out of about 15. Great shot there, and a little momentum there.
For those who don't know what Evan was referring to, my theory, very unproven, that if you make a great play or you make something look really cool, you got a better chance to score off of that. So in that case, they've missed that three. How many times today? Even open threes. They've missed so many today, but they get a really cool block. They get the ball back and they make the first three in a while.
I have an amazing idea. We need John Brankus on this show, some sports science, to show us how it's done. Maybe there's something behind it.
Maybe. So team's getting ready to come back now out of the timeout. Memorial has cut the lead to 10. Lacey getting ready to inbound.
And in that first half, I just want to point out Jeff Fairclough doing a great job down low, making a lot of shots, making all his free throws like he usually does.
And really, for him, he's had time to adjust to it, but that's not his natural position. He's not naturally a center. They put him there because he's so big and he has such a great ability to get rebounds, but he's really a guy that can handle the ball very well for somebody, as we see a foul there, number 23. Dom Scardilli. I was questioning that again for a second, but for someone that's a center, he can really handle the ball very well because he's used to playing other positions. And that's not to say he's not doing a great job down low, because obviously he is, pulling in a ton of rebounds.
He takes off right there, but Rob Beal does not find him.
Beal loses it for a second, but finds it again.
And
He's a double team.
His speed allows him to get away from defenders so easily.
He's just blazing fast. It's almost unbelievable how quick he can get up and down the court, even with the ball. Him dribbling is faster than a lot of guys just running. Shepard dishes to Delavola. Finds Fairclough. George Gardner now. looking for something. Dribbles around and finds Rob Beal. Delavola has it now. Gardner in the corner, inside pass to Fairclough. Another foul called, and really a chance for maybe some more. That looked like well after the foul was called. There was a little bit of rolling around down there.
It didn't look too big to me, just Jeff had the ball.
No, it wasn't
in his
necessarily a
hands
dirty play.
No, not at all.
The fact that it was well after the whistle is what tipped me off. But
Richards just kept ripping the ball out and looked like he fell on his own, just kind of Fairclough let go of the ball, and Richards didn't. Just his momentum took him.
Delavola for three. No good. Shepard tips the rebound. Gardner nearly gets it, but Delavola does. Finds Shepard now. Puts it up. Long three is no good. Fairclough tries to run it down. Great trap in the corner, but it's going to be thrown off of Jeff Fairclough's legs and roll out of bounds. Great play by Brick Memorial to be able to keep it, and Dave Clark there having the, quick thinking to be able to throw it off Fairclough's legs. So he will take it up now. Swinging it around. Clark has it again. And again. Now he kicks it. Comes right back to him. Passes tip. Delavola has it. Give the steal to Shepard, though. He's going to take it himself. He's going to put it up. And looks like that one's going to be blocked. Delavola gets the rebound. He puts it in and one. So a shot coming up to expand the lead back to, let me do some math here, 13 points. I'm sorry, my math teachers, who I just let down right there. And Lacey's been pretty good from the line today. We'll look to be able to continue that right here. Vinny Delavola. Shot is up and good. Count it.
And I said this in the beginning. Lacey really needs to capitalize on the free throws, and they've done just that today.
And sub comes in. And I think for Vinny Delavola, he's been having a pretty good game today. I think now would be an appropriate time. He's a guy that we'd like to have with us at one point. He's been interested. He wants to do the girls' games with us, so we hope to have him here with us to be able to call a game sometime. Very excited. No offense to you, but Vinny's a little bit better at basketball than you are. As you see in N1, to be able to get some knowledge from a guy on the team, definitely something not to be overlooked.
So you're kicking me out? Is that what's happening?
Not at all. You do a great job.
So we could do a three-person booth.
That's what I was getting at.
Oh, thank gosh.
Shot coming up for Anthony Argandiza. That shot's no good. Porter gets the rebound now, kicks it back to Argandiza, but then Vinny Delavola gets the steal. He's driving.
Little Euro step, and he puts it in.
Step, and he puts it in. Great finish by him. And that pass is going to sail out of bounds. It's going to
Lacey ball.
Not touched by a Lacey defender, so that means they will take over.
A little wheeling and dealing down there by Vinny Delavola.
You've been waiting to say that all day. Long pass.
Whoa. Inside pass.
Fairclough has it. Lays it in with the left hand. Lacey leads 29-14 now. Now drive coming from Brick Memorial. And there's going to be a foul well before the shot. So Memorial will keep it an inbound. Darius Richards draws the foul. Memorial looking to inbound. Fairclough directing the defense. He's able to find Richards. Dishes it to number 10. First time we've said his name today, and that is Manso. Manso has it again. Kicks to the corner. We see a drive and a long pass. Richards, he's going to take the three. He's going to miss the three. Beal's got the rebound.
Excuse me.
O'Rourke has it again. Surprised he hasn't gotten more minutes, especially after the hot start he had as he throws it out of bounds there. But, he's been off to a really good start. He had a really good game, and he came out and really hasn't played that much since. I think it's good to see him back in the game, see if he'd be able to keep that up.
I think the problem is that the starters are playing so well. Even
Everybody's playing so well.
He's playing very good, but, the starters are playing so good, too, so it's trying to combine them with the starters, and it's great for Lacey to have that, but it kind of stinks for the players.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it's a very good problem to have.
Beal nearly tips it away from Richards, but he gets it. Richards is going to drive. Switched hands there. Doesn't get the call.
Yeah, none of these players are selfish on Lacey. As long as they're winning, they're happy and playing basketball.
Puts it up and puts it in. Vinny Delavola finishes. You can see that play developing the whole way. Beal running in to draw to the defender and kicking it right out at the perfect time to find Vinny Delavola for 3. Call him the oven. Steal one of your lines. Manso's 3 is well short. O'Rourke with the rebound. Finds Beal. Gartner now.
Delavola wants the ball.
Inside pass to O'Rourke.
And one.
Stop stealing my job, will you?
When it's so good, you just have to say it.
Can't disagree with that. Shot coming up with a chance to make it an old-fashioned 3-point play on the bench. I don't know if you saw that. John Galati just hit the dab.
Oh my gosh. The dab is taking over this world.
Oh, my apologies there.
Oh, now the bench is eating.
Free throw is good. So subs checking in. Lacey has their biggest lead of the night. It's up to 21 points now.
And at the end of the first half, we're a little worried because Brick Memorial scored that buzzer beater shot. Lacey proved us wrong. They've come out even better in the first half.
Yeah, sometimes that can galvanize a team to get them to play better, you know, the next quarter, in this case the half, as that shot by Richards is no good. Rebound by Beal. But in this case, just the opposite has happened almost. Seems like Lacey, as that jump ball is pulled down.
Nice shot and one.
So much going on, I can barely talk. But that shot's going to be put in. Chance for an and one play for Laverin. But it just seems like ever since the half, Lacey's come out with a fire and really looked like, hey, you know, this game's not over yet. Props to them for being able to do that and being able to still play hard. And Rob Beal, lost in that confusion, got the rebound there. He's been getting a couple this quarter. You know, normally the smallest guy on the floor, and I think in this case, he is just that. And he's been pulling down a couple rebounds, so props to him for being able to go do something a little bit out of the ordinary there. Laverin's shot is good, gets a friendly bounce.
And that's the big thing with Lacey today. Not one person is playing well. The whole team is playing as one. And that is what is making them great tonight.
Just what we talked about. And when it holds true, this could be a very good team. Saw George Gartner just check back in. We haven't said his name much a lot, and he's not going to put up a ton of points because that's not his forte, but he can really play some defense. He's really going to get you those inside. And that shot, and also good by Delavola. This bench is going nuts, and so are the fans. But going back to George Gartner, he's really going to get you the plays, do the dirty work inside. And that's going to be a travel. A little bit of a delayed call there, but Lacey will take back over.
Now a chant here for Vinny Delavola. He deserves it right now, the way he's playing. It's now a full court press for Brick Memorial.
And we saw this before. Lacey couldn't beat it at first, but as soon as they warmed up to it, they really had no trouble with it. And I think that's going to be the case again. As that ball's tipped away, steal.
But thrown out of
pass
bounds
to Richards, just a little bit too far by Laverin.
And you see Coach Rourke getting mad. They're up 21 points, but he's not satisfied. I think that just says something about a lot about him and the fact that how bad he wants to win and never quit.
So timeout's going to be taken. Lacey leads 38-17 with 2:26 remaining in the third quarter. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break. And we're back. A little bit over 2 minutes remain in the third quarter.
quick game so far. Fouls have been pretty low for both sides.
I was actually thinking the same thing. Very little timeouts. You know, recently they've been a couple more, but in the first half anyway. Beal's got it. He beats him with the left hand. He's got an open pass to the lane. Pass to Gardner, and he's going to have his first points of the night. Easy lay-in for him.
And he's always winning those shots.
Long three. But hey, if you're open, why not?
They make that, but they can't make any other three-pointer.
Vecchione's able to finish on the long one there.
Great shot by him.
Say his name.
I don't want to.
All night you've been reluctant to say it. I'm sorry.
Vecchione, how about that?
That's good. That was not too bad. Gardner's going to drive.
He's feeling it. Kickball, but they're not going to call it.
Kicked. It's got to go out of bounds. A little bit tough angle.
They're going to call Brick Memorial's ball right here. Interesting call.
Don't think I agree with that one, but maybe they saw something we didn't. So we're a little bit blocked from that corner now.
I got a decent angle. I can call the game for right now. Inside, kick back out. And now you can take over.
You're very versatile being able to do both. Vecchione has it again. Remember, he did just hit a long three. And Lacey's still getting him the space. I think they realize that that's not a shot he's going to make every time. You know, he's going to take it again, though. It's not going to stop him.
Mike, you're wrong.
Maybe they want to start guarding him now. He proved me wrong. O'Rourke has it. Swenson being triple teamed.
But he gets out of it.
Not a Beal. Long pass to Delavola.
Good defense there.
Drive. And it's going to go over to Brick Memorial. He was trying to, at the last second, just throw it off a player to get it out of bounds, to be able to save the possession. A little bit late. Fuss must have been on the line. Memorial will take over.
You would give credit there to Labyrinth to get to Delavola.
That was very good
time.
defense, yeah. He has it again now. He dishes to Vecchione. Vecchione again. Now they're out there on him.
I mean, if I were him, I'd probably take a shot here if they give it a little bit of
He's got
space.
the hot hand. He's got it, and he will. A little bit of a heat check there, as that shot's no good. There's going to be a foul inside.
And Rob Daly did a great job of getting out and put a hand in his face.
I'm not sure who specifically they called it on, but it was on Brick Memorial, I can guarantee you that much. Under a minute remaining.
That will be on Labyrinth, his third.
Going over the table to clarify now. Delavola got tripped. Can Swenson run it down? He cannot. Looking for the call there. It did look like he got tripped.
Could have been
Maybe they could have let him go
contact.
because it was incidental. I mean, I definitely don't think he was tripped on purpose. So, by that standard, yeah. So, now Memorial will rebound underneath their own basket. It's not where it goes out of bounds. If it's not touched, it's where it was thrown from. Swenson nearly ran it down. He was flying down the court.
Yeah, you love to see that hustle.
And if that ball wasn't thrown with so much heat, I think he would have got there. Nevertheless, in the corner, Vecchione takes it back to the top. Inside look for, not sure who that is. Richards with the three, that's no good. And inside, excuse me, that was Hernandez. First time we've heard his name. He gets the steal right here and he lays it in. Gardner has it. He's gonna take it himself. Loses it for a second, finds it again.
Let's see, they're gonna call a foul, looks like, on Richards.
You beat me to it, Lacey's gonna retain. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Lacey has a 15-point lead. I think they probably hold to the last shot here.
Oh man, is this intensity picked up once again in this game.
It's gonna be a whistle.
Let's see who they're gonna call it on.
And neither team looks happy. And then we hear some flash from Brick Memorial. We're gonna assume it's gonna be on Lacey. Maybe not. They are going to call it on Brick Memorial. I'm not sure why their bench was cheering, but
Nevertheless,
Delavola puts it up and a little bit out. Well, there's going to be a foul, so Lacey's going to keep it. 14 seconds remain. So forget holding until the last shot. They're just going to put up shots until they run out of clock. Simple as that.
It's a little bit confusion now.
This looks like it's going to be a 1-1, if I'm not mistaken. And that is 7 fouls. And it will be just that. George Arden's going to shoot 1 with a chance for a second coming right up. First shot, up, no good. Memorial has the rebound and they will reset. 10 seconds remain. Vecchio dishes it. Hernandez over to Laverin in the corner. Wasn't really the corner, but will live. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds with 2.3 seconds remaining. Lacey will take over, having to go the full court to be able to get a shot off.
And with Lacey's speed, I would not be surprised if they can get a good shot off here.
And they look like they really have not too much intent. Swenson puts it up, hits the backboard, so relatively close. We're going to keep it right here at the end of the third quarter. Lacey leads 40-25, and this really, we're just going to call it what it is. This has been Lacey's probably best game this season. They've really been playing good basketball, playing as a team. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think the team chemistry has been there. Their passing has been great, and Brigham Memorial has been pressuring them too much in their zone, and that has allowed Lacey to kind of calm down, take a deep breath, run through the sets, and they've been executing perfectly.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job. We said at the beginning, maybe no player is going to really step up above everybody else, and I think that's held true, where everybody's really put in a little bit. They've all worked together to have a good game, and they're playing as such a unit. We talked a little bit about before, why isn't this guy getting more time? Why isn't this guy playing a little bit more? Everybody's playing so good right now, so it's tough to take them out, but it's also tough to find time for them because you just have so many guys that you want to have in the game, and they're all playing really well together.
And I think that's amazing. That's always great team chemistry, and when one guy can fill in right where another guy left off, you're going to have a great game, and that's been the case tonight.
Absolutely, couldn't have said it better
now
myself.
Lacey still has to keep up the pressure. They're up by 15, but you never want to let a team kind of hang on to that door and kind of walk into it. They got to slam that door closed, maybe a couple threes here and there, and finish this game off strong.
Right, even in a quarter where Lacey scored 18 points, they had 22 at the half, now they have 40. That's a great quarter by Annie Sanders. Brigham Memorial did still manage to get some momentum there at the end, so I think it's important to be able to cap that at the beginning of the fourth quarter, squash any chance of a comeback right now, and play your way out and hope for a win.
Yeah, Lacey has really not turned the ball over in this fourth quarter, and they're already in the bonus. We really didn't talk about that, but a whole quarter left to go. They're in the bonus, so let's see if they can draw some fouls here, get to the foul line, and they're making a lot of foul shots tonight.
Yeah, fouls really haven't been a big issue all game, so we almost forgot about it. But right now, any shot Lacey or any foul against Lacey committed by Brick Memorial, that would be a 1-and-1, and then if they get to 10 fouls, it would be automatic 2 shots. So that's why we saw Gardner go to the line. He missed, so he was only able to get the 1 shot. I'm over-explaining. Shepard has it now. Ball's going to be tipped away. That's going to be a foul, so now we will have a 1-and-1. That'll be the 8th for the team, and see who they call it on. I think it'll be on number 12. That is Billy Porter.
Yeah, his second foul.
So first shot is up and good, giving the Royal Thorns a second chance.
Now, Mike, is it me, or is the refs really kind of tightened up this game a little bit and started calling a lot more fouls? Or do you think the players are playing harder?
No, I think it's a combination of both. I think it's really, they stopped calling as many travels and replaced them with fouls instead.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just watched all the Lacey cheerleaders just have a choreography of in-sync dab, and it was one of the most insane things I've ever seen.
I feel like we've said the word dab more times than we should have already today, but
it's taken over the world. I'm telling you.
Another foul here. Everybody's standing around. Nobody seems to know what's going on.
But the dab is such a simple dance move. I don't understand it too much. I mean, I understand, what it is and how to do it, but
there's no need to talk about this. Vecchio has it. Vecchio didn't start the game for them, but he's by far had the most minutes at point guard so far. I mean, a part of it could be he's got the hot hand. He had 2 deep threes. But I think that's interesting that really they have, I guess, 2 point guards that they believe in, and they could really go with either one. Labyrinth with a nice move, unable to finish though. Beal had it, and now a foul. Ref steps in before it gets ugly. But it will be a 1-on-1 again coming up for Lacey. And now any foul on here on out, Lacey's gonna shoot a pair.
Like I said, they're making them count today, so really not the situation that Brick Memorial really wants to be in right now.
Well said.
And Lacey's up by 17 points, so there's really no need to have defenders in there. They pull them all back, and that eliminates the transition game for Brick Memorial. Takes one of the aspects of this game out.
And that's important because when you're down by a lot of points, you need to score fast. And one way to do that, surefire, is transition. So if you're taking that whole aspect away, it's going to be really tough for them to score that many points that fast, as the first shot is no good. So if you can keep them limited to a half-court offense, you're going to be in good shape.
Good pass
look.
Inside.
And another foul. A little bit foul happy now. Argandiza draws that one.
So we said the game was going quick, and all of a sudden it kind of...
Announcer's jinx.
Yeah.
So Lacey now fouls to get Brick Memorial into the bonus. So a 1-on-1 coming up for Anthony Argandiza. A little bit of conflict over how many shots it will be, but they will eventually settle for the 1-on-1.
I think that's the right thing to do. If they're not communicating correctly, stop the game for a second, make the right call,
Yeah, you
and
always
then
want to
move
make
on.
sure you get it right. First one up, and good. The two Memorial defenders inside, or offenders, whatever you want to call them, they were going for the rebound. They were going with a lot of tenacity there. Really looking, trying to get that one to be able to keep themselves in the game.
Listen, it's not over yet.
Second shot up. Second shot good.
Lucky.
Gartner's on the ground. That's going to be a foul. He's going to shoot 2 now. Lacey in the double bonus.
So we're only a minute and 1 second into this fourth quarter.
Very slow quarter so far. And I think this is Memorial's way of trying to slow this game down to be able to score as many points in as little time as possible. The only problem is Lacey's not missing. They're converting their free throws. They're able to score points that way. You're really not catching up. You're really just keeping pace with them. Doesn't matter how much clock you conserve. First shot is good.
I know I keep saying this, but Lacey's just so calm tonight, and it's paying off so well.
Second shot up and good. Now trying to run with it. Richards to Vecchio. Vecchio fakes a 3, dishes to the corner. He's got it again. Finds Richards. He's gonna drive. Ugly looking shot. Rebounded by Fairclough. Another foul. Now you put Fairclough on the line. That's probably the last thing you wanted to do. Looks like he's hurt, trying to shake it off. He's tough. He watches a lot of hockey. He's going to be all right. Coach asking if he needs a sub. He shakes him off. So you don't want to see a player get hurt, obviously, but I think, in this situation where he's clearly shaken up, he's really just trying to toughen it out for his team. And I think that's a very admirable trait.
I'm just going to say right now, 2 free points for Lacey.
First shot is good. Sub checking in. Strong Dilly. In for Richards. Second shot up. And also good. You called it right.
He just doesn't miss free throws. It's amazing.
It's hard to bet against him.
And that's where that hard work and just amazing work ethic comes into play for him.
Vecchio swings it. Vecchio has it again. Really keeps faking that three. Argandiza steps into one. That's no good. Rebound, Hernandez. He's not going to be able to finish. See what they call it. And it's going to stay with Brick Memorial. Hernandez's shot looked like it really just got blocked by the rim.
It's only a minute 41 into this fourth quarter.
Lavarin has it. Vecchio just keeps throwing head fakes. Lacey's not biting. There's another long three. Heat check there. Shepard's got it. Finds Beal. Beal likes to slow it down. Probably a smart move based on the time of the game. Delavola.
Great job at Rob Beal yelling at him, saying, don't take that, we're up by a lot. We don't need to force a shot here, let's slow it down.
Very smart play. That's a shot, nothing's definite, especially from three, but open like that, that's a shot that he's very capable of making. And it looks like he's going to be out of bounds. Vinny Delavola, that is. So Brick Memorial will take over again. Lavarin inbounds. And Vecchio has it. Vecchio again. Argandiza. Vecchio. Foul going the other way. Looked like he was trying to set a pick. Might have not been set quite in time.
And they got a technical against the Brick Memorial coach.
So we're going to have a lot of shots coming up. O'Rourke still shouting out instructions. And I think that's one thing that's important with this team. They realize by no means is this game over. There's a lot of time left, especially the way this fourth quarter is moving. There's plenty of time to play basketball. It's still going, and you got to find a way to finish strong, or else, everything you've done positive can be erased. They elect to have.
Yeah,
maybe they do not.
Trying to sort out what's going on.
So Fairclough coming to the line now. This will be for the technical.
I'm not surprised with this decision by Coach O'Rourke to put him to the line.
And that's why. Finishes on that one to extend the lead to 20 points again.
I believe he is 8 for 8 as of right now with free throws today. Make it 9 for 9.
Never fails.
And listen, free points. Clock stopped. Easy way to earn some points. It's just, I think, an undervalued part of this game.
Almost found Delavola.
Oh, you're thinking of.
I'm thinking of Delavadova right now.
This isn't NBA, Mike.
No.
This is high school.
You could have fooled me the way this team's been playing tonight. Gardner inbound again. Shepard's wide open. Shepard dribbles around, finds Beal.
I really think this all started with Shepard's first three of the game, and ever since then, I think that sets the tone, that first possession.
I was going to say, that sure was a sign of things to come, huh?
Yeah, you can say that again.
I'm not going to, but...
You could.
One thing in this last quarter, Beal has been incredibly smart with it. Calling out plays to his team, making sure they know that all they have to do is kill some clock here.
Great pass there down low to Rob Beal.
And see, he had it inside there. He had a chance to really force something, and he really just elected to take it out and kill some more clock. And that's really the smartest thing you could do right now.
And he's really leading this team right now.
The way this possession is going, Lacey may hold until the last shot. I mean, of course, that's an exaggeration, but this has just been going forever. Showing no signs of stopping yet, and finally a timeout taken by Coach O'Rourke. So with 4:31 left, Lacey leads by 21. We'll be right back after the break. we're back. George Gardner will inbound right in front of us. Finds Rob Beal. Still dribbling around. Fairclough has it now.
I think that timeout was to just kind of calm down this Lacey team and just get a better feeling. Looks like they drew up maybe a play and it worked to perfection.
Yeah, Lacey really wasn't intent on shooting that ball until they had something wide open, and they got just what they were looking for. Fairclough finishes for the easy 2 points. You think he's automatic from the line? You leave him with an open layup. Oh boy.
Oh boy, he's right.
Richards dishes.
What makes him so good is he can shoot the 3 ball too. It's not like he's just one-dimensional. As he shoots the 3 ball there and
There's
makes it
3 by Dave Clark.
Dave Clark.
Maybe too little, too late though. Mark Shepard has it. Delavola inside pass. Fairclough wisely elects to take it out to kill some clock. Delavola.
At least he's going to run through their plays.
Swinging it around. Looked like it was kicked, but maybe unintentionally. Beal kept his dribble even while on the ground.
What an amazing play. 5 people have just dove right now. An amazing play by Rob Beals. A timeout will be taken for Lacey.
I could attempt to explain to you what just happened, but I don't think it would do it any justice. If you didn't see that play, you know, rewind it, do what you got to do, watch that over again, because that was just hustle all around, both sides. I can't even explain it. Words just wouldn't do it any justice. Both teams were just on the ground constantly. Rob Beal found a way to keep his dribble after falling down and getting back up and then losing it. And
getting half tackled, no ref called it.
They took your advice to slow down with the calls a little bit there. They're really just,
but
they're really letting them play now.
Rob Beal's tenacity on that play was just amazing. And then the ball got away from him after he got tackled again. And but you know, Lacey was able to track it down. So we should see this timeout wind down any second.
Really crazy play there. And I think that's been like a little bit of telling of the whole night, where both teams have hustled. They've hustled their butts off, but just Lacey has always had that extra step, that little bit of extra edge where the 50-50 balls aren't so. It's been 70-30 in Lacey's favor, and we saw it again right there and then be able to get the ball. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to take this down, kill some more clock, and get another easy bucket, just because that's how good they've been playing tonight. So both teams coming back out now. And Shepard's got it for Lacey. Fairclough, Delavola, Gardner. And Beal, Shepard, Delavola. And that shot is good by Billy Delavola.
Great shot there by Delavola.
One thing important on that possession that's not to be overlooked, everybody's name was said. You know, everybody touched the ball, it went around full circle, and then they found a, you know, not necessarily an open shot, but a high percentage shot from Vinny Delavola. He's going to finish layups a good portion of the time. See a "We Want Troyes" chant erupting from the fans. John Troyes, fan favorite here. Long 3 faked, and then just inside, nearly stolen. Good play to get it back out to Vecchio. In the corner now, pass back out, another long 3, and that one is no good. Gardner with the rebound, Manso with the miss.
I really think the story of the game is how Lacey has not allowed Brooklyn Memorial to get into the paint, which has made Brooklyn Memorial shoot a lot of threes, not being comfortable, and simply missing a lot of threes by Brooklyn Memorial has just hurt them severely.
So looks like a timeout will be taken with exactly 2 minutes left.
Well, just kind of get the subs in, so it won't be too much just to get the starters out.
Keep it right here.
I think it's a good time. Every starter came out. Just an amazing job from every starter. Just a heck of a game.
And this is what Lacey's hoping is the group of the future. They've got a lot of promise, and hopefully by giving them these minutes, they'll be able to turn into what Lacey's expecting. In no particular order, we have both Goodzak, Swenson, O'Rourke, Creeby, we see get the finish there, chance for 3. And I believe that's everybody. I didn't miss anyone, did I?
Did you say O'Rourke?
I did.
No, you did not, sir.
All right.
Oh, now John Galati is hitting the whip.
Oh, shot barely rims out. Sean Galani on that bench has been out of control today.
But you know what?
No, it's been a big boost to the team. It's
you
not
need that.
negative.
No, you need that sometimes, exactly what you said. You know, it kind of energizes, makes some people laugh, gets the fans into it a little bit. It's great.
Yeah, he's really just having fun now. Ball's
Oh.
coming to us.
Oh,
O'Rourke
Ryan
with a
O'Rourke.
great save. That is Kevin. And that layup's going to be good. That's Kevin O'Rourke.
No, I said O'Rourke. I didn't say Ryan.
You said Ryan.
No, I said O'Rourke.
I must have heard you wrong. Good Zach has it.
I don't know what I say sometimes, so maybe I did.
Finds Swenson. Swenson's going to drive, and Swenson's going to finish. Count it. Couple ticks over a minute left. Lacey leads 56-32. And looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Another sub checking in from Memorial now.
And now 5 more people will check in for Lacey. And now one being John Galati, and also the fan favorite John Troyes.
Yeah, John Troyes might be the fan favorite. No disrespect to him. I think my favorite is John Galati.
We've seen him do a lot of things on the bench. You'll see what he can do in the final minute of this game.
Tanner Mick has it over to Mike Clarkson.
And also one we didn't mention yet is Justin Covey. He's in number 10.
And he has it now. Tanner Mick again. Finds Troyes, who finds Clarkson. Inside look to Troyes.
Good move, great
Troyes
block.
is blocked. Fight for it. There's going to be a foul called. And it's going to be Memorial ball. And a 1-1, excuse me. So we've seen a couple of the stars from the JV game today, which went right down to the wire. 3-point, three-quarters court shot from Mike Clarkson was barely no good. And Memorial was able to get the win by 2, but really a great game that came right down the wire. We were lucky to be able to just catch the end of it. And a couple of those players have been checked in, looking to make their mark with the varsity team. That shot's no good. Rebound goes to Memorial. They opt to take it out.
There's now 30 seconds left to go in this game.
I apologize to these players, but some of them aren't even on the roster we were given. So we're just gonna have to live with it. There's gonna be a foul called. 2 shots coming up.
But can we just say, Lacey's put up 56 points against a pretty good Brick Memorial defense. Great job at Lacey. The way that they scored from 3-pointers, a lot of points from the free throw line inside. Just a well-rounded game for them.
And anytime you put up 56 points, that's awesome, As that shot's good. Second shot coming up from Leahy. Also, no good. Looked like it was going to get the friendly bounce, but did not. Clarkson has it, nearly loses it. Finds John Galati. He finds Justin Covey. He dishes. Troyes with the shot. That's no good.
Fans are ready to go crazy.
7 seconds left. Memorial looking to get one last shot. And they will not. Covey just puts up a desperation heave. He's not going to get it. It doesn't matter. Lacey's going to take this one in blowout fashion, 56-33. Thank you for watching for WLTS TV 21.
Just want to
And make sure you stay tuned to be able to watch cheerleaders cheer on the team. Both teams. We're actually going to keep it right here. I jumped the gun a little bit on that one. But so best game of the year, right? By far, we've already established that. How were they able to do it?
really, we were I think dead on in the pregame. They were able to drive, they're able to just pass, play calm, run through their plays, and score easy buckets. And free throws, just huge part of this game.
And I couldn't I couldn't agree with you more. And what you said at the end, I think, was very important. We didn't necessarily talk about it through the whole game, but they were able to score in a variety of ways. They hit not all their free throws, but most of their free throws. Very efficient from 3, very efficient from the post. Everything they did seemed like it was falling tonight, and I think that's the key to get this victory, and a really great game by them.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Great win, second win of the year.
Second win against the Memorial team as well. And hopefully with more to come. We forgot to mention earlier, so we're going to do it real quick. Big thanks to our crew. We got Will Frank, Dave Capicelli, Tyler Kress, and of course Mr. Merman allowing us to do this all. Evan, thank you for showing up.
Thank you, Mike.
Great game today. Happy to call it. Thank you for watching for WLTS TV 21.